is a video about how to drive forklift. Okay, guys. All right. Subscribe for more.
Process speech. Today,
Subscribe,
I'll be teaching you how to drive a forklift. Forklift is a very handy tool to have. It allows you to transport big items like lumber, like large packages and such. It's during the quarantine. Fortunately for us, I didn't have to lose my job. We were actually considered an essential service by the government of BC, and we were open. Even at times, we actually doubled our sales and had more customers that walked through the door. So shall we start? So when you first start to ride the machine, the very first thing you gotta have is your high-vis vest on. It allows other people, other pedestrians and oncoming traffic to see you and making sure everybody is safe. And step number two is there's an operator checklist that we have to abide by. So what it tells us is it asks us to check for leaks, to make sure tires are in good condition, there's no gouges or anything wrong with the tires, and making sure the forks, and I'll just walk you through, to making sure the forks are in good condition and they're safe, there's no hairline cracks or anything, and we got to make sure the pulley here is safe and functional and there's no damages or anything noticeable on it. And we'll come around here and making sure there's nothing stuck in any between the plates or anything around that line. And last but not least is we gotta check the propane, and we gotta make sure the handle is fully secured, and then making sure nothing is leaking out of it. Okay, so that's about it for the inspection. That usually takes about 3 to 5 minutes, and it's very, very helpful and very important that it's done daily. Okay, and next we'll come around, and then I'll show you guys a little bit about what's the console of the forklift. So first, I'll show you the weight. So the weight of the scale. There's a scale here that weighs everything that comes that we lift up. And then secondly, we check there's 3 levers that are here. The first one is your up and down. It goes up, so it takes the forks up and it takes it down. This actually tilts it, so it tilts it backwards and front. And this actually slides the forks. So if you have a load and you want to move it to the side, it moves it for you. Okay. And this is actually the wheel. Yeah, as you guys can tell, the wheel handle. And this is the gear. I think it's hard to see it from that position, but this is the gear where if you push it forward, it goes forward, and in the middle it stays neutral, and then the back it goes reverse. So we're just gonna turn it on and put the passcode in, and we're just gonna turn it on. So the first thing, it's in park mode, so we gotta release the brakes. So once we release it, we gotta make sure our seat belt is on. When the seat belt is on, we're ready to go. So I'm just gonna, there's a lifter that I'm actually gonna pick up and show you guys a little bit of how it works. So we're gonna back up. And again, one hand is always on the levers, and one hand is always on the wheel, just so I have full control of the machine. So I'm going to align the fork with the object I'm going into, and then I'm going to center it, making sure it's safe to go inside, and then I'm going to go in. And I make sure I have it full completed and it's right in the middle, and then I go ahead and lift it up. then when I'm safe to do so, I can then and then I just make sure when I'm maneuvering, then I can just have it as at a low level where it's safe and I don't cause any harm to other people. And when I'm ready to apply it down, I just apply it. I apply the brakes on the machine. That way it doesn't move on me with the load already being applied. And then I'm ready to get off. I turn off the machine and then take off the seatbelt. And then another thing that I missed to tell you guys is 3 points of contact. So when you're coming off of the machine, you have to have three different body parts on the machine. So for example, 2 hands and feet, or yeah, so the variation of it. So I'm gonna come out, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something from it. And in case you have any questions, just make sure you email me or leave a message on the in the comments below. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye.